No tricks, just treats. Today, we are creating the sweetest little Halloween favor box using the Happy Feels bundle by Catherine Polo. Now, this adorable little box is not only fun to make, but it is also the perfect size for filling with Halloween candies, homemade goodies, or even a gift card, making it a fun little treat for friends, family, or even party guests. And the best part, it is that it comes together in just few simple steps. So grab these fun new Halloween papers, stamps, and inks and dyes, and let's put together this cute little favor box. Let me first show you the products that I'll be using today. This bundle has everything you need to create your party favor box, starting with the new Moonlit Manor pattern paper. Now, this 6 by 6 inch paper pack with 24 sheet features 8 unique designs. It's made from 80-pound cardstock, so it has a nice sturdy weight that's perfect for creating our little box. And of course, the designs have all those fun Halloween vibes that are going to make your party favor box or any Halloween project extra festive. The color palette in this paper pack is so much fun and has a really nice mix of traditional and unexpected Halloween colors. We have those classic Halloween shades like bright orange and deep black, along with playful pops of pink to give the collection a softer, more whimsical feel. The patterns are just as adorable with cute little pumpkins, friendly ghosts, and fun Halloween icons sprinkled throughout the design. There's also this really fun orange plaid pattern that adds a cozy festive touch, along with several pink patterns that bring in that unexpected pop of color. I love that there's such a variety here because you can create a completely traditional Halloween project with the oranges and blacks, or go in with a more playful direction by mixing in the pinks. There are so many fun combinations to choose from, and my favorite part is that these are not double sided. I usually don't prefer using double sided cardstocks or pattern papers because you end up wasting the pattern on the other side, and this one is just perfect. Moving on to the You've Been Booed stamp set. It's a smaller set, but it has everything we need, starting with the large No Tricks Just Street focal point image, which is what we'll be using for our party favor box. And along with that, we have some little candies, pumpkin, a cute little ghost, and Halloween stamp set. And all of this comes with coordinating die that cut out all the stamped images along with the sentiment banner, making them super easy to layer onto our project. Now we have this large die, which is what we'll be using to easily cut out the main frame of our party favor box. We'll have to cut it twice to create a complete box. And now for my favorite part of this entire set is this Made Me Blush ink pad. This beautiful vibrant pink is absolutely gorgeous and it stamps beautifully. It's also a dream for ink blending. Well, I'll be using it to stamp all our images today. So those were all the products that I'll be using for today's project, and now let's get started. I'll begin by creating the base of our party favor box. For this, I'm using the big box die along with this fun black pattern paper covered in moons and stars. Now the die fits in perfectly onto the 6 by 6 inch paper pad, which makes this really easy to work with. I'll cut the die twice to create all the pieces we need for our complete box. And I love that the die not only cuts the shape but also adds these etched score lines, making it super easy to see exactly where to fold and assemble our little box. So I have both my panels cut out using the same pattern paper, and before I adhere them together to create my box, I will first fold along each of those score lines. Now since we are using an 80-pound cardstock, it's sturdy enough to hold the shape of our box but still fold easily. Now I'm simply using my fingers to gently crease each fold, and then I'll go over them with again my fingers, or you could even use your bone folder to make them into a nice crisp fold. Now, taking a little time to reinforce all of these core lines now will make the assembly much more easier and help our box come together neatly. I like to line up both of the box pieces first, and if you look at the edge, you'll notice the smaller flap. That's where we'll be applying our adhesive to join the two pieces together. Now, I'm using liquid glue today, but you could definitely use your double-sided tape if you prefer a quicker and more secure hold. I like to apply the glue directly onto the portion of the flap that has the pattern, And then we can carefully line up the two pieces and adhere them and put them together. I repeat the same exact thing with flap number 2, and once you adhere both of these flaps, the main body of our box is ready. Since I'm using liquid glue, I'll give it a moment to dry before I start turning this flat piece into a box. This also gives the adhesive a chance to set so nothing shifts while I'm working on the base. Closing up the bottom of the box again is really easy. I'm simply adding liquid glue to both of the larger flaps and bringing them together to create a nice sturdy base for our party favor box. Now, if you're planning to make these party favor boxes in bulk, especially if you're making them to mail out, I'd recommend not sealing the base at this stage. Leaving the bottom open allows the boxes to stay nice and flat, making them much easier to package and mail out. Then, once they reach the recipient, they can simply add adhesive to the bottom flaps and fold them together to turn the flat piece into a finished box. While the glue was drying, I went ahead and stamped all the images from the stamp set onto a piece of white cardstock using the brand new pink ink. Now, since this is a brand new stamp set and it's my first time using it, I like to condition the stamps before stamping. I usually either rub the surface gently with my fingers or use a little stamp cleaner and wipe it down with a microfiber cloth. This helps remove any residue from the manufacturing process and allows the stamp to pick up the ink much more evenly, especially when you're working with brand new stamps. I stamped each of those images twice to get a nice impression. Now, since this is a brand new ink pad, it's nice and juicy, so you do want to be a little careful, especially with a large focal point image. You don't want to press too much ink into those tiny little details and gaps. Now, once I had all of my images stamped, I gave them a few seconds to dry before lining all of them with the coordinating dies. And then, well, I like to use my old washi tapes to hold everything in place. You will see that there is a banner die that holds the Happy Halloween sentiment and creates that beautiful notch on my Happy Halloween banner. Now, once all of that was ready, I just ran them through my die cutting machine. That is when I noticed that even the little boo die has a little notch on the very edge, so you can use it as a banner. Now, I absolutely love how this big focal point image fits perfectly in the center of our box. I added the focal point image onto the center again using liquid glue, and I just held there in place, making sure it dries completely. There are also these little notches that the die cuts into the box, and they make closing it super easy. Once the box is filled with your treats or goodies, you can simply tuck the flaps into those notches, keeping everything safely inside. I love how versatile the design of the box is. You could use it practically for any occasion, not just Halloween. You could create a little party favor box for your Christmas parties, birthday celebrations, baby shower, or even any other special occasion. You just need to change that pattern paper. I also think these would make such a thoughtful little gift for family and friends, and the size is just perfect. It's big enough to hold few sweet treats or goodies without being too bulky. I added a little jute twine to the Happy Halloween banner and tucked it underneath one of those flaps. I also adhered the boo sentiment along the top of our main focal point image, and with that, our party favor box is all done. Now, all that's left to do is add a little bag of M&Ms inside, and we can officially call this one done. And that's our little Halloween party favor box complete. I love how quick and easy this one was to put together, and the pink and black color combination gives it such a fun, playful Halloween feel. I hope this project inspires you to give this adorable box design a try. You can easily customize it for Halloween or any other occasion. I'll be sure to link all the supplies that I used here in the description box below to check it out. And please note that all of these links are affiliate links, which means that if you shop using one of my links, I'll get a small commission at no cost to you guys. Thank you again for joining me today. Until next time, stay safe.